Master Tactician.
I'm shocked that you would like his Audric. He has one Audric to go with his 2 Sublime Archangels and 2
Alright, so
Wolfir
this is a
Silver.
post-sideboarded game, so if you're going to have mono creatures, what would you want for a mono creature battle?
Fiend Hunters, which there are up to 4 of post-board, seem pretty good. More Sublime Archangels also seem quite fine. He can go up to 3 of those.
Looks like
Champion of Lambholt. Well, that seems rude.
I'm gonna give the edge to Chris by a mile. Scott does not have nearly the same. Alright, Scott has an Oblivion Ring, which he just played.
Some Elite Inquisitors, I guess.
Elite Inquisitor, Garroot, Primal Hunter.
He has Sundering Growths.
Sundering Growths.
Those are probably going to come in handy.
Yeah, it'll get Rancor or Oblivion Ring and likely proliferate something.
I like Chris's side. I agree with you. Chris, I like Chris's side in the matchup. He's obviously pretty far behind in this game, what with Scott starting off on, you know, turn 1 guy, turn 2 kill your guy,
two of
turn
his
3
3
kill
removal
your
spells.
guy. Yeah, 2 of his 3 removal spells. He has just the 2 Garriks and 1 Oblivion Ring as ways to actually get a creature off of the board, and he has drawn 2 of them. Scott definitely pretty far ahead here. Chris missing a land? No, he has Sunpellet Grove. Okay.
Yeah, there's a Sunpellet Grove that's in play, and hopefully my boy Audric
gonna come down.
Can take it.
I think we gotta play a 3-drop here. Is it Fiend Hunter or Silverblade? Fiend Hunter. Okay.
Fiend Hunter, and I believe.
Do we have 2 graveyards going on over there? Not really.
There is an Absence Pilgrim at the top of the screen that is not in play. It is in the graveyard.
Okay.
There's an
Oblivion Ring is the Exile. That's right. That's my bad. They're keeping it kind of strangely.
Yes.
Or no, are we sure it's not the other way around? Oblivion Ring exiling Absence Pilgrim? Yeah. Okay, I got you.
Right.
I'm a little slow for the guys at home.
Yeah, also the Absence Pilgrim is under the Fiend Hunter, so...
This is just complicated, really.
Yeah.
Like,
they know what's going on, so... Maybe they're good friends and they just like, hey, let's play our cards all over the place.
Now, Garrick's on 2, which is kind of awkward. But
3.
3? Sorry? Okay.
Plus 1 made a guy.
Well, I think we have to... Do we have a Sunpellet Grove? Is that the card on the left? Yeah, no, I can't really tell. Nope, that's not. Sublime Archangel.
Yeah.
We're in trouble.
Yeah.
We really want to get rid of that
another Fiend Hunter, but you can...
I think another Fiend Hunter's fine. We remove the Wolf token, and then we can go Rancor Fiend Hunter into Garrick next turn, and it's not so horrible for us, but it's not great.
I've seen better.
You're not lying.
Is that 2 Rancors, or what's the second green card in Chris's hand?
I believe it's 2 Rancors. They're different editions, I think. No, actually, that's a promo Absence Program, isn't it? On the right?
Yeah, I'm not sure what that card is.
It's really hard for us to say. Looks like he's passing the turn.
He passed.
I don't like that.
Yeah, I like playing stuff.
This position's not getting any better by itself. I really can't tell what that green card is. It's kind of bugging me now.
Yeah.
Let's go to the list.
It's not Mayor of Averbrook. It could be... No. It wouldn't be a Champion of Lambholt. That would have definitely been slammed.
Yeah.
Maybe a Wolfir Silverheart?
Maybe, yeah. I could believe that. It actually looks pretty green.
Alright, so Champion...
Yeah, it's a Wolfir Silverheart. We solved that puzzle. Or I should say you solved that puzzle. I won't steal your credit.
Hey, we can take equal credit. Alright, so in come the clowns.
Well, I don't approve of a block.
Not very good blocks for Chris. I would agree with that.
That Garrick is on 4 now?
It is on 4. You know what I want to see? I want to see this Garrick go ultimate. I've never seen the bottom ability on Garrick.
I've used the bottom ability.
I am jealous.
You should be. It was sweet.
Yeah.
I had a great deal of fun.
Aww.
Ticking down with our Garrick. Let's hold out hope. He might go up once more. That could happen.
Alright, so...
Alright, probably not. We're probably just going to play Thragtusk until our opponent's dead.
Also a reasonable plan.
Yep, it looks like Scott being on the play and having O-ring into Garrick is probably going to be enough to knock Chris out of here.
Mm-hmm.
I can't really think of many reasonable lines he can take at this point. He'd want to deploy Wolfear Silverheart, Soul Bond it, and he still has to contend with that Garrick through Death Touch Wolves, which is miserable, but...
It's not fun. So Chris drew a Halpack Alpha.
Halpack Alpha?
And just got out, switched it around in his sleeve, and now he has a Mirror of Averbrook.
That's neat.
I forgot to flip it from a previous game.
I think, like, as far as Chris goes, if he can survive long enough to get Silverheart down and Audric, that might be good enough, right?
Maybe. He's a little bit away from that.
Yeah, he's definitely a ways away.
And by a little bit, I mean a lot away.
Yeah, he has to live.
Alright, so I would play the Rancor on the Champion of the Parish, intending to trade it for the Centaur Healer.
Sure.
It may not work out like that, but...
I think that's a fine line.
Also, the Fiend Hunter can probably go back at some point. You could also trade the Fiend Hunter for the Centaur Healer if you so desire.
Gavany Township.
Right, so giving him a creature back with the Township, not the greatest thing in the world. Also wouldn't trade for the Centaur Healer.
Unless he really wanted that Pilgrim back, and then it would.
Yeah.
Happily. Because maybe he wants a 2/2 Pilgrim more than a Centaur Healer. That could be a reasonable thing. Just Centaur Healer.
Very passive attack from Scott here.
If you're Scott here, really all you need to do is keep attacking Chris, put the pressure on him to actually resolve the board.
Yeah, I would even attack with everything.
Everything. Like, everything trades at worst. And you have a Thragtusk in your hand already for D, so...
So, I also like making more wolves.
Yeah.
Not only because I love Overrun, and I really want to see it happen, but you have a Township in play. You can just go on the make guys, plus make them large.
Is our opponent actually going to beat that? Probably not.
But if your opponent can't beat Armada Worm, your opponent can't beat Armada Worm.
It's also fair. I think we're going to cast Armada Worm, which is the
interesting
name
line
that we will refer to it as. Oh look, an Armada Worm. He's got 2 5/5s. I'd say that puts him slightly further ahead.
Yeah, it puts him in the driver's seat. So, because Chris top decks a land, that means he gets to make the fantastic play of a 3/4. Or is it a 4/3?
It's a 4/3.
Take your pick. He can either play the 3/4 or the 4/3.
He's got a lot of options.
The 3/4 is actually a 4/5 due to our unflipped Mayor of Averbrook. Either way, Chris is, let's just say he's in a rough spot.
I think we have to play the Sublime Archangel just to threaten the Garrick with a flyer.
This is, let's just say it's a dicey situation for Scott, or for Chris.
Dicey is an accurate word. We can also Fiend Hunter that Worm token to try and just slow our opponent down.
Do you have another Fiend Hunter?
Yeah, I think he does.
Oh. I would have played that a long time ago.
Armada Worm?
Okay.
That's not the one I would take. Good sir. I guess we're afraid of Restoration Angel, but like we're like kind of dead to that
Chris,
card
if you
anyway,
like,
right?
you can move your dice up on your Champion of the Parish. It's up to you, though.
Actually, it's not. It's not a May. Is it?
Is it? Well, you can have a miss trigger.
Yeah, I mean you can miss it, but you know if you know that it's happening.
Yeah.
And you're not allowed to miss it.
He's like, I know it's there. I'm just not going to do it.
I
doubt that.
Interestingly, another an effect that is mandatory that I didn't realize was Detain. Detain is mandatory. You have to detain an opposing creature if you can when you play your guys.
Apparently, Stab Wound, also mandatory.
Stab Wound is mandatory, but you can miss it if you don't declare it in some form or fashion. I actually...
Jack Healy got disqualified from the Pro Tour.
I'm aware. No, she got disqualified for her opponent noting it when she did not. Her opponent did not announce it, and she assumed that meant she didn't have to do anything. We can talk about this later, but this is a completely different situation.
Alright, so a couple Fiend Hunters against a giant army of creatures. Scott deciding if he wants to play more creatures or just wants to get more giant creatures. Scott deciding he loves searching his deck for fun and exciting creatures. So looks like we're going to see a fun and exciting giant creature. Perhaps, how many Armada Worms? 2?
Silverblade Paladin. How does a 5/5 double striking trampoline sound?
Reasonable.
Reasonable? I don't think it sounds reasonable at all.
Chris might side with you.
I think Chris and I probably are on the same wavelength. That sounds perfectly miserable. Scott deciding, you know, what's best? Yeah, probably this. The stone unbeatable dude. Attack.
You know what Chris could use right now? A Fiend Hunter.
A Fiend Hunter? A third one? That would be useful. Be handy. I think...
Also, Chris should not block with his Fiend Hunter. That is currently taking the Armada Worm.
That would probably not work out favorably. It might be time to say sayonara to that champion of the parish.
It is a 5/3?
Yeah.
Okay. So...
We can block the Thragtusk.
Yeah.
Nothing else can really block it favorably.
Take a 10 spot from the Armada Worm.
If you want to block 3 damage, you can throw your Healing Salve. I mean your Fiend Hunter. That's got a Avacyn's Pilgrim under it there, but...
Yeah, it's a 2/4 Fiend Hunter.
Oh, so whoa. Life Burst me one time.
Yeah.
I should say Sacred Nectar. Life Burst is slightly better.
Yeah. Well, yeah, the second Fiend Hunter that jump blocks does not gain 8 life.
Is it alarming that I just know all of these life gain spells? I just realized, like,
disturbing.
Man, these are not good. I should not know the names of all of them. I'm certainly familiar with White Sun's Passage, though, so I'm gonna have to go. And then the 6 life one, I think we have to go to green for that. Oh, I can't remember that one.
Oh, Alabaster Potion
That's
is
X,
right? white.
X, white.
Healing Salve for X.
Yeah, okay.
It is from 4th edition.
It is. That is a set that it is from.
Jesse trying to put us on the spot over here.
Succeeding. I'm just happy that I didn't know the exact Oracle text of Alabaster Potion. That was kind of a nice thing. What was that like?
All right, so Thragtusk trades for the champion of the parish. Chris does take the 10th spot from the double striking Armada Worm.
Man, I wish we had a Garrett
that
could pump all our guys and give them all trample. But we don't.
Me too.
Obviously, Garrick's neg 1 has definitely pushed the game to this position where Scott is even farther ahead than he would have been otherwise, probably.
I'm just disappointed that that I didn't get to see Ultimate over Scott may have other agendas, such as winning this match.
Yeah.
But
some people are so pedantic.
Yeah. Alright, so Chris still stuck on 4 lands. Sublime Archangel is just not going to do it. Neither is Odric. Neither is Wolfir Silverheart, because he can't cast that one. What I believe is Wolfir Silverheart. So Chris scoops him up, sees that he can't beat it, and Scott advances. Not sure what these